Welcome back. You may have seen it in some restaurants now serving gluten-free options on their menu. Julian Bitely is here from Holistic Health and Nutrition to explain why gluten-free is becoming such a hot topic around the dinner table, restaurants, whatever table you're at the time.
Definitely. You know, gluten-free, what does it mean? Well, gluten is
It's confusing. Well, I don't even know what gluten is.
Okay, so gluten is in normally these things here, you know, your bread, your pastas, your cookies, your cakes. So having something that eliminates that, a diet that eliminates that, that's pretty good, right? So gluten is the protein that's found in wheat.
Really?
It's not just in wheat flour, but it's in the majority of processed foods in the form of a preservative.
Okay.
It also is a binder.
Is it naturally occurring, or?
It is. It's a naturally occurring protein in wheat. So they add it to all the processed foods to make it have a longer shelf life.
Okay, interesting.
The problem is that it can also, in large amounts, promote inflammation. So anybody who's having inflammation, whether they have like disease or other things that are happening, it can promote you holding on to calories because your body gets stressed out. It's like, oh, I can't lose weight. We got to keep it here because there's inflammation. There's something going on. We need to deal with that. So,
so that's why a lot of people, it's kind of caught on to go gluten-free. I mean,
absolutely.
I know some people do it because they're allergic to it, but
absolutely,
this is a kind of a diet trend.
Yeah, it's a diet trend, but for those people who have gluten sensitivities and allergies and celiac disease like myself, you have to do it.
So what do you replace it with? Because you just listed half the things that are in the American diet.
Right.
I mean, absolute staples.
It's hard, but the big thing is to focus on what you can have.
Okay.
All of these things you can have, and they're gorgeous. You know, you want the fruits and vegetables and things like that, and you also have to appreciate that it's a process. Like, you can't say, okay, I'm going gluten-free, and the next day, like, cut everything out. That's just not realistic, and you'll kill yourself. Making a gradual, permanent lifestyle change takes time. And so what you want to do is just gradually crowd those things out, and you'll feel so much better. Just even still having these good things, like these are all from Dempsey's Bakery, Little Rock's own gluten-free bakery, so they are legit for you to eat. Granted, you wouldn't want to eat them all the time, but yeah, so do you want to taste one of the things?
Well, I guess I will.
You can pick.
And these are all, this is a gluten-free sugar cookie.
Yeah, gluten-free sugar cookie here from Dempsey's Bakery. Because, you know, you're still going to have times when you want to eat treats.
I mean, nobody wants to cut out sugar cookies. Why would you do that?
Right. I mean, and you're only going to do it, what, 10% of the time?
Sure.
You know,
and so really your suggestions is to kind of focus on what is gluten-free, start filling your plates up with the vegetables, slowly crowd out the gluten that you're eating.
Right.
And then find places that cater to that, you know, to cater to a gluten-free menu.
And Little Rock's really fortunate. We've got a great support group here in Little Rock. You can go to my webpage, wellnessinlittlerock.com. I post events and recipes, meetings, and cooking classes so that you can get your head wrapped around this and what it means, and have somebody there who's been there, done that, to guide you through it, because it's a process for sure.
Julian Bitely, thank you so much.
You.
I didn't know so much about gluten.
Yeah, definitely.
Stay with us in the second hour of Saturday Daybreak. We come back.